here. And he and the Wolfpack are going to move the ball through the air, you figure, quite a bit tonight. On the ground on the very first play, and a nice start. Quarterback, but his wide receivers as well. They have some great players on the outside. Finley throws for the first time, and there was good coverage. Just kind of threw it away. After the big kick return, great field position. Can they take advantage? Three-man rush. The throw is there. Incomplete. A catch, but out of bounds.
Been in the red zone.
C.J. Riley, the wide receiver, was the guy who recovered the fumble. This is Jacoby Myers, kind of a jet sweep style play, and there was nowhere to go. Maybe got a yard or 15, but it's second and a long 8. Gillespie gets the handoff right side, and he's got nowhere to go. Goes backwards. Sternett game on 3rd and 10. They can get a first down at about the 2. Some pressure comes. Finley over the top, and it is incomplete, knocked away.
To win a football game.
By the way, there was a very late penalty on that punt, so 10 yards backwards for the Wolfpack. They get that right back. The first completion of the game back to back because of a special teams turnover as the game got started. Now on the ground, a bigger hole and a better run. This is Ricky Person, the true freshman, still going. A little bit more what you guys were talking about, staying on schedule, handoff, and they're going to pitch it back. That was a great catch, actually, by Myers, a former quarterback who whistles one toward coverage. It's incomplete. With him sort of picking his brain. It's 3rd down and 4. Finley in the pocket, throws, and that one is a little bit high, off the hands, incomplete. Instead, Ryan Finley and NC State back on the field. And a handoff left side right there has been nowhere to go on the ground. And again, backwards, Ricky Person. Negative rushing yards total. 2nd and 15. Finley took a hit, but delivered the ball right on target for an NC State first down. Across throws that were not normal. Ryan Finley early, maybe starting to get a little more comfortable. Downfield, and he's got a man. It's caught. That's Jacoby Myers.
It didn't feel like he started out with his emotions in check.
Play fake, and he's rolling out. Whistled one over there. That was a heck of a throw. Harmon inside the 10 down to the 8. Drive. He's 3 for 3 for 60 yards, and it's 1st and goal. NC State handing it off, and the ground game has just been a go all the way back to the 13. Lost 5 on that run. That's a short pass to Myers. Broke a tackle. Gets down to about the 5. And the Wolfpack, second chance here inside the 10. They settled for 3 the first time. This time dropped. And they're probably going to have to settle.
And ran over there to give you a hug during that ceremony. What does he mean to you?
It means the world to me. He's just a guy that took a chance on a kid who was fresh off an injury in high school and just made
a long way on his bye week to be here at his alma mater. 2nd down for Finley and the Wolfpack offense. And Finley, that one was dropped. Man, on
not playing very well so far.
Have not converted to 3rd down yet. Wolfpack, Finley, a little hesitation now. Not necessarily the strength of his game. He tried to run for it, got across midfield.
Getting out of one of your best players and probably your best offensive lineman.
Gillespie with a rare positive
sprained wrist and can affect that snap.
That one was a little bit low. He did snap it much quicker. The quick throw out to tackle. They found a home for him on the offensive line. He's going to play in the NFL. That went back to Harmon for a first down, NC State. That's the first 3rd down conversion for the Wolfpack in this first half. That's kind of amazing. They've had a lot of chances at it. Option style play. Finley will pitch very late to Myers along the side. Flemington and Matt Hasselbeck. Laura Rutledge is with us. A handoff play with a Wake Forest defender in the backfield almost immediately. A great run from Gillespie. He made a lot.
Yesterday that they were watching film of Peyton Manning in 2014. Feel like they get an advantage in the run game from the pistol formation here for NC State.
Prescod is back in the game. Finley, nice delivery to Harmon through traffic. Harmon, one of the best receivers in the country, is having a nice first half. This time, Finley goes in the other direction, and the pass is complete to C.J. Riley.
The tailback is right behind the quarterback.
Person, right side running, and Person gets the first down. Inside
plays one of the areas where Ryan Finley has really improved.
In the pocket this time with a lot of time. That one tipped up and incomplete.
They said receivers in the ACC, and he's tried to recruit taller receivers ever since then.
This one, same kind of spot, a lot of contact. Here comes the flag. It's kicked 2 field goals. Gillespie in as the tailback. Finley keeps. Ryan Finley, touchdown. Finley from that pistol formation swings it out left side. Harmon tries to get a block, and he will get stopped short.
He can still beat him in basketball, but Ryan actually takes him on left-handed in ping pong and beats everybody with his left hand. Not his dominant hand.
And slowly move this ball down the field.
He's going to take one here. And a turn to the outside, but a nice open field tackle. That will keep that clock.
Body language, how he is taking hits. Is he slow to get up? Is he mixing the run? Situational awareness. Is he looking to the side? Opportunity to go undefeated at home, which is something you try to establish when you're trying to establish a winning program that wins consistently.
You're right. They haven't done that in a long.
Free access, death by 1,000 paper cuts, just taking what the defense gives you, not getting bored.
If you see a double move, all of a sudden Witt gets aggressive.
Harmon went out of bounds, but because he got shoved, they kept the clock rolling.
Now he's playing down in the box.
Third down at 12. Finley almost threw an interception into coverage. See, that was the idea. How do we fix this offense? The rushing game really has not been there. That went out to Harmon, who maybe was the bright spot for NC State. He is tough to get to the ground. Kelvin Harmon. Finley, a little bit of that pistol look. Pressure comes, picked up. Ryan Finley is complete there perfectly, and he did for the first down gain. Now across midfield with Ricky Person up early in the game that can pay off later in the game. Eli Drinkwitz, one of the best in the business. Another catch for Harmon. And Gillespie on the left side of Finley. Play clock under 5, and the snap was not a great one. Ball still loose. Finley couldn't get to it. And magically appeared. The two Eagle alums up here in the booth will be there in person. Ryan Finley going backwards, and now will throw it away. Incomplete. It's second down. Let's go down to Laura.
Rain has started to come down the hardest that it has all night. The football could be wet. Something to watch too.
Now that was a better snap, and it gave Finley a chance to
behind the right guard, because his snaps would always go to the right. I don't expect that from Bradbury.
Well, what a throw and catch. Myers on third down.
Offensively and defensively there.
So first and 10, handoff. Gillespie tripped up. The run defense for Wake Forest.
Some of the leaders on this defense have had to step up and play. Been asked to do a little bit more than the normal guy.
That completion short by plenty here on third down when the offense is on the field. Finley will hand it off. Left side running, and a big hole for a first down and more inside the 15, close to the 10.
Funky unbalanced formation here.
And they get it out on that unbalanced side. Myers with the catch, trying to use those lead blockers who just...
One of the things that Dave Clawson was concerned about.
And for the most part, they have. Little misdirection play. Finley buying time, and he waited long enough for a man to be... 3rd and 7. Finley, that snap was not quite perfect. And I don't know if that interrupted the rhythm of that play or what.
Solid. He does a good job getting depth from the line of scrimmage, and then he gets some unscheduled pressure and finds a way to get depth and know.
Also honesty, very honest about his quarterback. 2nd and 11 for Finley and NC State. Nice delivery across the middle. That's good for...
You know, have that name recognition, but we like him. We like him a lot.
Finley looked to me like he almost stumbled. A couple different play fakes, and he drops one over the top, and there's an answer for NC State.
Game, they're stepping it up. These last 3 catches have been nice.
Because before that, the receiver play had been, I think, less than impressive. Finley scrambling, and will flip it out of bounds. Incomplete. We had a drop ball to be played tonight. Maybe a much more competitive game than most people would have expected. Run around the corner for Ricky Pert. Well done. So 3rd down, NC State, start of the 4th quarter. A competitive game and a nice pass. And a broken tackle out in the open. Emezi, touchdown, Wolfpack. What do you think they've seen tonight, guys?
Well, I think they come and they see things that they can't see on film. And what are those things? Hey, my sense.
And Finley, in particular, but they just decided to kind of just stick with it. And you think about what they've done with kind of dealing
sales substitution from 2nd down to 3rd down, playing a lot of different players on defense because of the injury situation.
The catch and turn upfield. They are top
time and avoiding sacks.
Only been sacked 1 time in this game, Finley. That one is dropped. That has been way too much.
You on the football field.
And the results are there on the field. Gillespie, nice run across the 40 into Wake. NC State's got a great quarterback tradition in recent years. Going back to Phillip Rivers. Finley that time will throw a little bit high, incomplete. Trying to find a big play for the Wake Forest defense. They bring some pressure, but it was picked up down the sideline, and a perfect delivery. The ball pops out though.
Touchdown pass.
Sure was. Toot.
I've thrown touchdown passes on just about every kind of throw you could make. A little short completion left. Close to this. He's hardly practiced this season since fall camp. He got hurt at the end of fall camp. Finley to his favorite target. Harmon another catch. That's his. Right around 5 minutes to go. And off left side running and bouncing it outside. That's Person. Penalty flag thrown behind the play. So this one could be coming back. 1st and 20 with the injured offensive lineman plus the penalty. That throw is right there on the money for a nice gain and still going. Finally blown. Continues to move. I mean, Wake Forest has their timeouts, but the time is not on their side. Harmon with the catch. That's a Wolfpack first down into it.
Not a lot of coaches would have that type of confidence in their quarterback.
Well, there's a good positive play for Wake Forest. Dave Clawson win a game. The clock is winding down, and Wake needs a stop. Here comes a penalty flag in there. The pass was, to me, that's a mistake. Time is time. They hand it off, and the run play goes nowhere now. Certainly they will use the time. 2 more timeouts, so they can come up with a stop here. Finley will bootleg it, and that was read beautifully.
Listen, they tried to sneak the old...
In mind, 3rd and 14, and they are back to pass. Finley looking across the middle, throws across the middle, and the pass is caught. Now the stop was Wake Forest give their offense a chance. Finley looking right, throws right, and it is incomplete. Incomplete.
And field position for this drive.
No fair catch, and now that is doing you no good whatsoever. You're just stunned, including us. And what a performance by Wake Forest. Finley will throw, and that one is caught. 9 slugs. Wake Forest in the super prevent defense now. Finley, clock winding, will throw to the sideline, and they do get out of bounds near midfield. Force back there as well. Should be the final play. Finley will step up and get everything he can into the ball and heave it toward the end zone. Here we go. Jump ball is intercepted. Intercepted, Wake Forest.